Okay, thank you for clicking on this video. You could have clicked on a different video. I have a simple question. I was on a Zoom meeting with an Irish leader yesterday. He's making an awful lot of money via AI and in the form of Bitcoin, real Bitcoin. So I'm just curious if there are any Amway distributors out there that want in on real Bitcoin during this bull run for only 1/3 of its current price thanks to AI. So the question is, do you know any Amway distributors? Those are people that mostly are widely connected with other leaders that really would like to enjoy this bull run, this Bitcoin bull run as well, to get in on Bitcoin with new AI technology. If that's the case, then I have a surprise for you. Now, this technology is not yet completely in compliance with the United States laws and regulators, but we definitely are able to distribute this technology in, for example, the UK, Ireland, Europe, the Far East, the Middle East, etc. So United States, wait a little while. We're working on a hardware and a VPN solution for that. But in the meantime, Amway distributors in the Netherlands, in Germany, in the UK, in Ireland, in Italy, wherever in Europe, Middle and Far East, wake up and smell the roses, smell the AI and Bitcoin roses as well, and use your connections and grant your members and your team members real Bitcoin as well during this bull run. Next to that, I'm using crazy AI technology in order to recruit on Facebook with AI as well. You see that right here. I have AI software that you're able to literally recruit members on autopilot with AI technology on Facebook in particular. It's actually writing messages on autopilot. It's actually recruiting and funneling people that are really interested in Amway on autopilot. But that's a different story. So if you're listening to this video and you're part of, for example, the Jaeger organization or any other Amway organization, listen up. There is lots of money to be made with AI and quantum computing and in the real Bitcoin world as well. I'm not talking about shitcoins, meme coins, or difficult stuff, or ecosystems that need to prove themselves. No, you are being paid real Bitcoin in order to make your Amway team members even wealthier. It doesn't bite your company. It doesn't bite, or it doesn't sort of like works against your organization. You're able to do this as well as running your Amway company and your Amway business the way you're doing it. At the end, why are you selling Amway products is to make money in order to support your lifestyle. So when you want to realize your dreams and aspirations quicker, stay tuned and be informed in this video. If not, then please feel free to click away and say no to whatever I suggest in this video, and your life will stay exactly the same. Nothing will change. But just like the big Amway distributors worldwide, in the back they have different other companies, if it's real estate or banking or investment or whatever. So this is an opportunity for Amway distributors worldwide actually to also get Bitcoin for 1/3 of the price thanks to AI and quantum computing technology. Let me explain. The more successful Amway distributors worldwide must have noticed that the market is heating up. So the question is, do you have enough Bitcoin? Do you have enough Bitcoin in order to fulfill your dreams and aspirations? And do you need some currency or some store of value? Then you're at the right place. Let's face it, the the euro, the dollar, the fiat currencies are almost worthless. You're actually paying the bank now to store your money. So people with a lot of money, Amway distributors that are successful, are looking for new ways to store their value as well. So you don't necessarily have to store your value in real estate or exotic cars or perhaps gold, silver, or any other investments, you're able to use Bitcoin as a proper store of value, while you're also able to earn Bitcoin for 1/3 of the price, only thanks to new AI technology. And I'm talking about new Bitcoin, new and freshly minted and mined Bitcoin. We've seen in the past that if Bitcoin can surge nearly 5 times during a bear market, what could we expect with the upcoming bull market? So whatever the market is doing until now, Bitcoin showed its resilience by keep growing even though the market collapsed, or the markets collapsed. Now perhaps you have Amway leadership meetings, then most of the times the issue is as well as what do I do with the money that I'm making with Amway? Well, the trust rating of Bitcoin for professional institutions and institutions continues to soar as well. So not only Amway leaders are looking for other store of value or money or ways to increase their wealth and lifestyle, but big institutions now are in the game as well. For example, Standard Chartered, a huge financial institution, a bank, a UK bank, they are actually forecasting that Bitcoin will reach $120,000 by the end of 2024. And why would institutions, bank, talk about Bitcoin? Just ask yourself that question, okay? So I do believe that there's a new awareness that the big players, like for example VanEck, you see it in the middle of your screen. VanEck is a fund manager. They have a Bitcoin fund management now in place as well. It's an old, well-established financial institution in New York, even though it has a Dutch it has Dutch roots and Dutch name. But anyway, it's a investment company in New York, and the VanEck fund management company maintains a midterm target of $350,000 per Bitcoin, which they say is possible. At this moment it's reaching approximately $100,000. And then you have Cathie Wood, for example. Just look her up when you're really into investment and into new viewpoints. Cathie Wood of ARK Invest is someone to really look up on YouTube and follow her. And she even says that it's possible for a single Bitcoin to reach a price of $1.5 million by 2030. But that's not all. Just go to a website called coinmarketcap.com and you'll see the Bitcoin price now almost reaching an ultimate high. I mean, one of the high points, almost 99, almost $100,000. It came when I started with Bitcoin. It was $1.99 or $1.98 when I bought my first Bitcoin, and now it's $100,000. So I don't know how quick you want to create and realize your dreams and aspirations. Bitcoin is a way to do that as well, and to grant your team members another opportunity that they're able to do next to being a fantastic Amway distributor as well. The overall sentiment to the right hand side, I hope you see my mouse, to the right hand side top of the page, you can see that the overall sentiment is that Bitcoin will even go higher and higher and higher as well. 80% is bullish and 20% is bearish at this moment. That's the community sentiment. But let's talk about leadership. For example, when you have leadership meetings with, for example, the Jaeger group or Dexter and Birdie themselves, I hope they're still in good health. But the trust rating of entrepreneurs, the trust rating of Bitcoin with professional entrepreneurs, with big leaders in the business world and owners, also continue to soar positively. For example, Elon Musk, who haven't heard about him. Elon Musk now of Tesla, he's the owner of Tesla and X, he took over Twitter. He says that Bitcoin is brilliant and Bitcoin is on track for its all-time high. Now when you do Amway presentations, or when I did them, to be honest, whiteboard, old-fashioned, door-to-door, living room meetings, as well as big event meetings, we always start with the cash flow quadrant. Who doesn't know Robert Kiyosaki? You see him here in the center of your screen, and he actually says he's not only the creator of the cash flow quadrant, but he's also the writer and author of a best-selling book Rich Dad Poor Dad, which probably every Amway distributor has read. But he also owns gold mines and oil rigs and a shitload of real estate, excuse my French. And he actually said, Robert Kiyosaki actually said, cryptocurrency will offer the biggest transfer of wealth in the coming bull run. A new leader in the field, someone that you should really look up on Google, is a gentleman called Michael Saylor. You see him to the right hand side of your screen. He is the owner and founder of a hedge fund management company called MicroStrategy, not Microsoft, apologies. But he actually stated that Bitcoin will rise to $690,000, and he's explaining why. Now recently he did calculations, and this gentleman, literally, he's the CEO of MicroStrategy and a well-known advocate for Bitcoin. A lot of big companies, Wall Street companies, listen to him, and he's made startling predictions to say that even Bitcoin, when you really calculate it, not for our generation, but when you want to build up a legacy, our next generation, Bitcoin will even reach $13 million per piece. Okay, crazy statements. These are not my statements. This is not financial advice. Let me do a disclaimer. While you're looking at the next sheet, let me do a disclaimer. This is not financial advice. I'm certainly no financial advisor. I'm not your financial advisor. I'm just a humble individual that is trying to inspire you to look at Bitcoin as well as growing your Amway business. And no guarantees, no promises. And please do not use your money that you can't miss. So use money that you're able to miss. So use your basic Amway earnings, if you're one of the leaders, for your food, shelter, clothing, the basic needs, the taking care of your children, loved ones, and your communities first. And I do not take any responsibility of the results that you get from my videos, publications, as well as the opportunities that I inspire you to have a look at. So do your own risk assessment and take your own responsibility. You need to do that yourself. I do not take any responsibility. But Michael Saylor, he netted $700 million in 3 days. How long do you need to build up an Amway business to make that kind of money? Just ask yourself, okay? And Amway has grown to approximately 3 or 5 million members in the last, I don't know, since 1959. While you have big tech firms and now data firms creating well over 1 billion members in a very short period of time. So what is going on here? You should really explore and expand your interest. But Michael Saylor is also being watched by big, what I call Wall Street criminals with a pinch of salt, like BlackRock, Fidelity, JP Morgan, Chase & Co. Who haven't heard of those names, like Morgan Stanley, Goldman Sachs, BNY Mellon, Invesco, Bank of America, big Amway distributors in the United States especially, will probably also have invested in these kind of companies. They're listening to Michael Saylor as well, and they're in the Bitcoin space as well by buying Bitcoin now through the back door while using and spinning the media, making regular Joe Blow people believe that Bitcoin is a bubble while they're buying it by the truckloads. So they even created Bitcoin spot ETFs, which are accepted in the United States. Long story short, I do believe that this will be one of the last, if not the last, bull run and the last opportunity really. And you're not too late, we're actually too early. I do believe that Bitcoin is made for our next generation. I'm 65 years old, and I do believe that my children will actually, and my children's children will actually, and probably 5 generations legacy people will actually start to enjoy Bitcoin like truly, because there are now layer 3 developments that it makes it possible now to spend Bitcoin as well via what we call hybrid debit cards. So when you're a big Amway distributor, I can also recommend you to get a hybrid debit card in order to spend unlimited amounts of Bitcoin in well over 100 million shops and websites worldwide, while they are being paid in euros, dollars, or whatever your currency is. Those are called hybrid debit cards, new term. One of which that I would like to recommend is an actual Visa Platinum card, and it's an entire financial system instead of just a debit card. So there are ways now to seriously just spend Bitcoin in shops, on websites worldwide, for your resorts, for your meetings, for your trips, for your airline tickets, for your lifestyle, whatever you need. So the big players, the big Wall Street players, are in the game as well, full stop. And let me just remind you by the main theme of this video. Just ask yourself, and I'm very curious, if there are any Amway distributors out there that want in on real Bitcoin during this bull run for only 1/3 of its current price thanks to AI tech. And I will explain to you right now. After I've explained why, I'll explain how and where you're able to do that. There is AI quantum technology right now, new technology, and I'm afraid to say that it's Russian technology. So maybe a way to build bridges instead of just killing people. So there's AI quantum technology right now, which is competing with Bitcoin machines to create Bitcoin quicker and cheaper. This AI quantum bit technology is enhancing computational power, so quicker production of Bitcoin, as well as that artificial intelligence is using hash filtering, so to speak, to reduce the redundant calculations. With other words, these boosters that you see on your screen, it's technology that makes it possible to create Bitcoin quicker, cheaper, and more. So it utilizes pre-calculated results to improve efficiency. It allows for more hash value to be tested with the same power consumption. Hash rate is another is actually the name like volt in electricity. You use volt to express the units of electricity, while you use horsepower to express the power of a car engine. Now we use the word hash rate to point out the value of the creation of Bitcoin. It's a technical term. While it also, this technology that you see on your screen, we call them Bitcoin boosters. It is applied for you, so you don't need to buy it to install it on your own computer. You're able to rent it, and it's being installed for you. But it also shortens the time required to compute each Bitcoin block. Technical terms. This is for the techies, mind you, and it improves the success rate and overall efficiency of mining. It's operating at a very well, it's actually making more Bitcoin cheaper, quicker. So see it this way: these boosters, which we're able to rent right now on a very simple app, you're able to rent these boosters, and they're actually paying you real Bitcoin daily. You're earning daily Bitcoin that you're able to use again in order to build your Amway team bigger, faster, etc. So the question is, how much Bitcoin would you like to accumulate? That's really the main question. You can start building your own portfolio right now, and you are able to, and all you need to do is to start accumulating Bitcoin boosters, and you're able to receive Bitcoin on your own account, which you're able to use in order to buy gasoline, petrol, to buy your first class tickets to the events, or buy your resort tickets, or purchase fashion, whatever. So how much Bitcoin would you like to accumulate? You can start building your own portfolio with Bitcoin boosters right now. Very easy. So it's as simple as order your booster. It's being activated for you. You can activate it in your own, what we call a back office, an online environment, an app, and then you're able to collect Bitcoin. That's as simple as that. You don't have to purchase anything, you don't have to install anything, you simply rent these pieces of technology, and you're in the Bitcoin game, very safe. I will actually show you the founder of this project. It's called MinerX, this project. And stop the video for this proper disclaimer as well. Read it, it's very important. But this project is called MinerX, a groundbreaking Bitcoin mining project empowered by quantum superconducting and AI-driven smart computing. And like you do in proper Amway presentations, you always also talk about leadership and the founders, etc., etc. Well, I'm going to introduce you to a true crypto billionaire. This gentleman that you see on your screen is, I think, only 38 years old. He's traveling in the United States at the moment. Today it's the 9th of December 2024. He's in Orlando, Florida, then he goes to New York, then back to Malaysia. So, but long story short, he will introduce himself. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to edify him. Not necessary. And don't be hyped by this. This doesn't need to be hyped. You don't need to hype this opportunity. It is technology, and you will be introduced to him by himself in this video, of a short 8-minute video, and he will actually prove and teach you about this technology as well. And he will show you the data plant where these boosters are being installed for you. So long story short, meet Dr. Jeffrey. He actually finished and completed the very prestigious Ivy League university in the United States called Harvard, the Harvard University. He actually graduated with a PhD in finances and tech, fintech, and he has created approximately 17 different crypto-related crypto-related projects, and this is one of his projects. So he's the creator of what we call cash flow. So when you end up with huge Amway teams that don't make money, then this will give them cash flow immediately. So that's the only thing he wants to do. He wants to actually restore communities by giving people that don't make a lot of money but do have their heart in the right place, cash flow. So now you can offer your beginners, your Amway distributors in the beginning, cash flow, as well as making it possible for you to get into the Bitcoin space in a safe way. Let me play the video, and when the volume is a little different, my apologies. These videos are sometimes, let me adjust the volume. Sometimes these videos are way too loud, but let me put the volume halfway so it's approximately the same volume level than my voice. If not, adjust your volume, and here is Dr. Jeffrey. He will introduce himself to you and also show you the actual data plant where your boosters are actually creating Bitcoin for you daily. Oh yeah, I've met him personally on Zoom, and you are also able to fly to these data centers, to the data center, to touch it yourself, to show. So it's real provable technology. It's not some pie in the sky Bitcoin crap. Here's Dr. Jeffrey, very approachable.
Hey everyone, I am Professor Dr. Jeffrey. I have a PhD in FinTech. So I'm here in the MinerX data center. So today I'm going to explain and teach and prove that this technology actually works. So this is the MinerX data center. So the first screen here basically is talking about where is it boosting. So if you can look right here, this is the Dallas, Texas Bitgood farm. As you can see, there's a lot of yellow line going to it, meaning that there's a lot of different booster that is boosting this particular farm. So from different location, they are actually having data center MinerX is actually having data center to boost that farm. And if we look over here, this is where the Phuket MinerX data center is. And we are actually boosting the Campasac Laos farm. So guys, let's move on to the second. So we have the Campasac Laos farm and the Bitgood in Dallas, Texas farm, okay, in America. So total right now, they are producing monthly around $54 million worth of Bitcoin. But if you look at their electricity, they are spending $17,949 worth of electricity every single month right now, okay? And include with our booster, okay, our electricity is only 5 watts. So meaning that we are only spending $837 on electricity, and up till today this month, we have already produced over $887,000 worth of Bitcoin. This is some of the information. When you're here, you're able to have a look at it. We have the pool addresses, we have the mining machines, IP addresses, and this is the total miners right now we are boosting for the Bitmain Laos farm, which is 48,000 units, and basically we are using 2,400 units of booster to boost them. We can even see the electricity cost of the farm, the heat of the farm, and the fan speed of those machines right now, and the hash rate. So this data center is directly linking with the mining farm. These are all live data here, my friends. Okay, come, let's go to next. So this two screen here is showing that there is 3,000 booster inside there that is currently either on standby or either is already subscribed. So the red color one means that it's on standby, meaning that you can subscribe for it right now, MinerX. Okay, so some of them, like we have the green one that has red in between. Okay, these are the ones that already their subscription has expired. That means they have already made $2,900 worth of Bitcoin. Okay, come, let's go. So guys, this is the MinerX data center right now. Okay, we have around 3,000 units of MinerX here. So every single booster right here, okay, is connected to this data center, the Russia MinerX data center, and also our right arm back office. Okay, so let me show you how it works. Okay, so every contract is linked to one particular devices only. So today let's look at this. This contract, the serial number is 10033410, and it is right here. 103410 is right here. So if I plug it out, the first thing you will see that there's a removal of the 33410. So this data center has tracked, and it goes live. Okay, it goes live. Now this dongle 33410, it's disconnected. Look at the serial number, 33410. Okay, let's see whether this technology, this booster technology really works. Okay, here guys, come, let me show you this. These are all the different leaders that has brought their Bitmain S9 machines or Avalon machines to test if MinerX actually works. And because these machines right now are dirt cheap, they don't bring it back, so they just leave it here. So hey guys, okay, so this is a Bitmain ASIC S9 mining machine. So all we gotta do right now is plug it in. We plug it in. So as you can see, it's accepted. 10033410 booster accepted. S9 miner is doing at around 18, 19. So it's as having an additional boost of at least 20 to 30% of that current. So it's such an old mining machine can also be boosted. Right now we are boosting, MinerX is actually boosting the latest S21 and T21 XP Hydro machines. Maybe you think that this 2 booster is rigged. Why not let's get the cameraman to choose any of these devices, any of this booster, and then let's test it out. Okay, this one. Let's take this one. Okay guys, this is 100344430. Okay, we're gonna put it in. Instantly, it will accept 100344430 and write 13, 14 hash rate to 20, 18. So guys, MinerX, this technology works, and this is the smarter way to attain and mint Bitcoin, okay, at this current moment. Okay, so guys, now we're going to put it back in, okay, and see what happens. So this booster is 4430, so we're going to put it back here. So there, you see, 4430 accepted, and congrats to the owner, he will start boosting Bitcoin. So these 2 boosters are mine, okay? So I'm gonna put it back in, and then we will look at, so I'll put it back in. Okay, so see, accepted 33050. And then when I go back to my back office, it's activated. 33050 activated. Okay, let's put this back. This is 33410. Let's put it back. So once I put it back, it will be accepted. 33410. And hooray! My contract 33410, it's activated again. So guys, this is it. This is it. MinerX, the technology works, proven, experimentable, and basically it's for everyone in our community to enjoy. So see you next time.
So thank you, Dr. Jeffrey. He's actually Dr. Professor Jeffrey at the moment, thanks to his Harvard PhD. He's lived in the United States. He has a passport there as well for 15 years, while he's originally from Malaysia. This gentleman has 7 million people in his network. And can you imagine also introducing his members, thanks to him, to Amway? Just realize that. I'll tell you one lesson that I learned of Dexter Yeager in one of the Amway leadership meetings. He actually said that if you are able to introduce or create a product that your upline is using to enhance his team or enhances his lifestyle, when you're able to introduce a product or a service to your upline's downline will become your downline. This is the biggest piece of wisdom that I ended up with in my Amway career. So when you're able to have a product or a service that you help your upline with, your upline's downline will become your downline. How cool is that? So take that away as a little pearl, as a little jewel, and can you imagine that you're actually granting people these boosters in order to have enough money to buy their auto ship, no problem, that they don't have to earn it. Here you go, here's a booster, you have enough money now to commit to your auto ship Amway orders as well. How cool would that be? Just imagine. So now that you've heard why and how, why and what the technology is, and it's set and forget, so you don't necessarily have to go door to door or give events or ship or help people with the shipment or the delivery or the distribution or whatever. This is technology that runs in the background, set and forget, creating real wealth, real money, so to speak. Now you're simply able to select a rental contract today and you receive your first Bitcoin tomorrow. Simple as that. You can start for as little as $100 and you'll get 2.5 times your money back in Bitcoin. So $100 is $2.5 back in real Bitcoin. When you commit to $1,000 contract, you're able to get 2.9 times profit, and then $5,000 you get 3.5 times your money back. How cool is that? And when you are buying 10 boosters, 10 whole boosters for $10,000, you actually get 4 times maximum profit. So you're able to literally, that's why I say buy Bitcoin now for 1/3 of the price. So have a look at your own wallet. I don't know where you are, but I really want to reach out to big Amway leaders. They shouldn't be shy of purchasing $10,000 or more worth of these boosters. And you can also in your own back office grant other people these boosters with your profits. So this may be your good cause. Instead of giving away food, clothing, or helping people worldwide with donations, you can perhaps set them up and give them a booster in order to be financially free, next to offering them the marvelous products of Amway. So again, I'm just curious if there are any Amway leaders or distributors out there that want in on real Bitcoin during this bull run for only 1/3 of its current price, thanks to AI technology. You've seen how, and let me show you something now that will definitely blow your hair back and knock your socks off for the next 5 or 50 generations, talking about legacy. Or you could also ask people like, who do you want or who do you know that might be interested in making more money in 2025 than they made in their Amway business of 2023 and 2024 combined? But let me really surprise you by saying you're able with this opportunity to earn real Bitcoin 5 ways. Not only with the Bitcoin boosters that you've seen right now, and I hope you agree, but also secondly with team bonuses. So the moment you introduce this to your already existing team, you are able to create real Bitcoin bonuses with team bonuses, as well as the Bitcoin bull run price rise. No guarantee, no promise there, but that's a third way to earn real Bitcoin. A fourth way is limited offers. Instead of giving away points of products, the owner, Dr. Jeffrey, the founder, of this project is giving away boosters when you are building a certain amount of team members and volume, as well as the fifth one, and you are being educated about compound interest, passive compound interest, which is one of the biggest secrets of the real rich Amway distributors. They use interest to make interest upon interest upon interest. When you are able to create Bitcoin with these boosters, team commissions, you can also, with your profit, with your interest, buy new boosters with a simple mouse click. So now you're able to compound Bitcoin. How cool is that? Which is next level. Okay, so 5 ways to earn real Bitcoin next to your Amway income is with the Bitcoin boosters, with team bonuses, with Bitcoin bull run price rise, with limited offers, and with compound interest as well. So here you go. I won't do the outro yet because I owe you one piece of advice, or one more little bit of information, and that's the following. Now, I don't know how big your team is in Amway. Maybe you have 5 people in your team, maybe you have 50,000 in your team, maybe you're one of the top distributors in Amway that has a couple of 100,000 members in your team. But when you are granting this opportunity, which is very easy to do next to your Amway business, you can also earn bonuses that really will blow your income and your lifestyle. You're able to earn referral bonuses between 5 and 11%, as well as matching bonuses. And this is it. That's where the big money is. You're able to earn between 5 and 30% matching bonuses, and you're in short, you're able to earn of everyone in your team. So can you imagine, next to the earnings you already do with Amway, now also earn with this opportunity with every member in your team? How cool is that? So we're looking for top leaders. If not, we're looking for very smart beginning Amway distributors, because when they do this, before they actually when some of your team members start this, and they will grow quicker and build up bigger teams with this than in the Amway team, you don't want to see that. You don't want to miss that out. So all I'm saying is, make sure you are one of the first early birds catching big juicy fat worms. There's lots more bonuses to be earned next to what you see on your screen, and this is a strategy that needs more explanation, but anyway, there's much more bonuses and income to be generated with legacy bonuses, but that in a different video. This has been taking too long already. One thing is for sure, you cannot say that you haven't seen this. So if you're still hanging on in this video, you've seen it. You are literally, hopefully, staying awake and dreaming bigger, faster. So all I can say is dream bigger, faster. Change your mind, change the world. Click links below and or contact me or the person that sent you to this video. See more videos on this channel and take massive action. Disclaimer, just stop the video. I already told you this. And before I actually wish you a Merry Christmas, let me give you some breakfast advice as well for those who don't know Amway products yet. Listen to this little piece of advice. And again, adjust the volume if necessary.
Research published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition suggests that eating a nutritious breakfast is linked to better insulin sensitivity and glucose metabolism. A healthy breakfast routine can have short-term and long-term benefits. After a night of sleep, breakfast stimulates your metabolism and provides an energy supply. This meal helps to wake up your brain and provides energy for your muscles to help you complete your morning tasks. Eating a balanced breakfast improves cognitive function and enhances attention, concentration, and problem-solving skills. Alternatively, skipping breakfast can lead to brain fog as we're running on empty, so to speak. Additionally, eating a balanced breakfast that includes protein, whole grains, and a fruit or a vegetable may help to regulate your appetite and prevent cravings and overeating later in the day. Eating breakfast has what's referred to as a second meal effect. This means that consuming breakfast reduces the glycemic response of your next meal, which can improve overall insulin sensitivity in the long run. Establishing a habit of eating a healthy breakfast sets a positive tone for the day, helps us get the right nutrients, and encourages healthier eating habits overall.
So how cool is that? Breakfast advice as well as Bitcoin. Now, make a long story short, again, I really want to inspire you to look into Facebook automation as well. We have tools right now to literally create unlimited amounts of leads, unlimited amount of Amway team members via AI technology that we're able to install on your computer, install and connect to your Facebook groups. So when you're interested in that as well, we're able to help you there too. So you've got Bitcoin, breakfast advice, as well as automation tools that will blow your mind, that will make you one of the biggest, if not the biggest, Amway distributor in the world. I will also teach you how to use AI video funnels in order to do all the follow-up next to your classical events, etc., etc. So what else is there? I hope I inspired you. Here, look at this, for example. If I want to place a message, I just click on Launch AI, and AI is actually writing messages for me. And then all I have to say is send it and it's regenerating messages whatever I want to. How cool is that? And when you add links to those messages, people will click through to your video explanation pages where you will explain the Amway business in all languages thanks to AI as well. So here you go, little piece of extra bonus advice or tips and tricks. That's it for now. See more videos on this channel, very important. And would it be okay to become a member of this channel? You'll do me a bigger favor than I can do you. That's my Christmas present. And then when you see this on YouTube or on Rumble or any other video channel, would it be okay to hit the little thumbs up? So like this video. It has real algorithm behind it. It's not only ego applause from me, but when you like videos, the algorithm makes sure that this video will be ranked a little higher on search engines like YouTube and Google, so that you do more people a favor. That's liking it. And then as well as when you see a share option, share this video. Sharing is caring. We entered into a world of abundance. So you're not dependent on presidents or politics or whatever. Technology will give us abundance, like literally abundance. So don't worry about that. You don't have to be codependent on your religious organization either. Technology will do the trick. And then last but not least, when you see this on YouTube, for example, you see a little bell icon. When you hit that, it's just like working in McDonald's. You'll be notified whenever you have to flip their hamburgers. But when you hit the little bell icon, you'll be notified whenever I or we upload a new video. And then you'll always be the early birds catching these big, juicy, fat worms. When you do see this on a page or a website or some sort of a environment where you can leave your best email address and or mobile telephone number, please do so. We'll send you appropriate video information via automated AI video follow-up systems. And with a simple mouse click, you'll be able to take yourself out of the system. So we don't want to indoctrinate you or give you information that you don't want to receive. Now, like a good ending of any event or Amway presentation, it's all about mindset. So please be grateful now already with all your visualization, with your prayers. Envision yourself to be a person that you'd really like to be. So be grateful for the person that you'd like to be, even though you're not it yet. And use your imagination, use your dreaming, use your visualization, use your prayer to become the person that you already, that's where when they say fake it till you make it. So be already in your mind, in your heart, the person that you'd like to be, even though you're not it yet. Do the same with your material wealth, your dream car, your dream house, your fashion, the jewelry, whatever you would like to enjoy here now on earth. You don't have to die for it. That's another religious misunderstanding. But when you already visualize your material wealth and dream of that and feel it with all your emotions and be grateful for the stuff that you'd like to enjoy, rent or use on this beautiful planet called Earth. Do the same with your circumstances. So dream bigger, faster, feel it. Even though your circumstances suck and even though you don't have that material wealth yet, but keep dreaming bigger, faster. That's actually life-saving information that I give you. This is not about ingrown toenails or if your hairdo is a certain way. I mean, this is all about life-saving opportunities. So be grateful for that which is not here yet, and that's how you practice the law of attraction. You don't have to sit in a $3,000, $6,000 or $9,000 hallelujah to the multi-billionaire guru that is using NLP indoctrination and mass hysteria. Just by practicing gratitude is how to practice the law of attraction. You don't have to pay for very expensive courses either. It's the difference between eating an apple and talking and learning about apples. This is how you practice the law of attraction. And I do this and I say this in order to save my own life. I don't want to talk down to you as your upline guru, motivational speaker, inspirational speaker, or some sort of an identity that is separating me from you. I'm saying this to save my own life. So be grateful for that which is not here yet, while also realistically walking with your feet firmly planted on earth, being realistic about what you have to do and what you have to stop doing and thinking. And then when you do that at the same time, walking around with your head in the clouds while realistically with your feet firmly planted on earth, you'll immediately change your life. You immediately become a different person, and you see opportunities that were there before, but you haven't seen them because you were walking around with your head stuck somewhere where the sun doesn't shine. Merry Christmas, and then I'll see you and yours definitely in the most wonderful resorts, top hotels worldwide, and on the most beautiful beaches of the world, because you're more and more than worth it, and that lifestyle is there for you too. And yes, this opportunity is also for people that are in other network marketing organizations, you name them. I'll see you on the bright side.